All right, man. Welcome back. This is another Thursday here in Southern Cali. And at this time, if you're tuning in or listening on Dash Radio or on Facebook Live or on Be Real TV, you're watching the We Don't Smoke the Same show. I'm E-Zone. I got Three-Plate Tommy right here in the middle.
What up? Everybody smoke one up.
Oh, hold on. Tommy has this intro where, like, whenever they ask him on the George Perez, he's like, what's up with you, 3P3? He's like, what up? Getting faded, once again. Like, it's just very, like, casual. Yeah. He's like, I already smoked 2 BZZT Woods. I'm high as hell. Yeah, but that's Three-Plate Tommy, a.k.a. Bzzt Collective, one of our day one sponsors. And I also got Sammy, a.k.a. Ayo Toppy.
Yo, what up, everyone?
Yep. I don't know where Shiki's at. Raz, dude, can you comment on that?
He's in prison, bro.
Did you confirm that he went to prison again? I don't know if he's gonna like comment on that, but Razdu was talking about that those were the facts. Free Sheiky, fucking scumbag. I didn't know they could arrest you for being an asshole.
Free Sheiks.
Yeah, that was like no form of communication, especially in this day and age. What a fucking asshole, man. Anyways, shout out to everybody that's tuning in. And before we get any further, a big thank you to our fucking sponsors that make all this happen. Make sure you check them out. That is at Bzzt Collective or Bzzt Collective. They have anything from the Bzzt Woods, which is what Tommy's smoking right now. The Bzzt Joints, which is what I'm about to smoke right now. They got the Bzzt Edibles with the fucking chile and shit. They got a little bit of everything, so make sure you check them out. And they're usually, they're not too far from a lot of the comedy events where we're all at, So make sure you go ahead and check them out and hit them in the DM. Also, a big thank you to Puff Sauce. Make sure you check them out. They make a drinkable, I guess it's like a tonic or a fucking, I don't know, like a cocktail. The juice, dog.
To throw in your shit to get all loped out when you fucking have a sore throat or some shit and you can't blaze it. Take a little Puff Sauce.
Yeah, they told me like make sure 3P3 get some of those. They told me so.
Oh yeah, he told me.
Those are one of those things. It's one of like when I go to the theaters, bro. Like I'll still take my dime industry pens, but just to go ahead and push it, I'll put the Puff Sauce in my drink.
To fall asleep in the middle of the movie.
Oh, that's the worst, man. That's the worst thing you could do right there. Go ahead.
No, I said especially a good-ass movie, how you're like, fuck it, I fell asleep in the middle.
The worst thing is falling asleep when you're there with a chick. Yeah, this shit ever happened to you? Like, not only do you make her feel like she's the most boring chick ever, but like, man, like imagine if you're trying to impress her. And this happened to me before. Like, I'm over here on a first date. I went to to this iPix theater. I'm like, yeah, I'm already scoring some points. Right onto the point where I'm like, oh man, I didn't bring no Red Bull with me. I'm gonna fall asleep, and oh man, sure enough, like it happened to me once, but she didn't notice that too long.
Fuck that song.
They still brought it up though. She still brought it up. I was like, damn, caught me slipping. She was like, you're lucky. This is a nice theater. I was just like, hey, they're bringing us drinks here. You're getting me drunk. But yeah, you ever fallen asleep in a movie theater?
Fuck yeah.
Like, but with a chick though?
I fell asleep with a chick on the first date. Fell asleep, woke up. Was by myself.
Wow. Savage. What about you, Sammy?
I was like, oh, she probably wanted to go get sodas. Fuck
pretty much, fell asleep with a chick and shit like that. She got super heated.
Why?
Who seems
but
to
dude,
get...
there was a fucking Harry Potter movie. I'm not gonna fucking sit in the fucking movies for fucking 2 motherfucking hours, dude. Hopefully
you feel like a parent that goes and watch the animated movie with their kids. You ever gone to see one of those movies? Like I saw parents taking their kids to like fucking Toy Story, and there's videos of parents asleep. And the kids all like, oh my God, Woody's gonna die.
That's why I wasn't one to go watch the ending game and shit like that. I was like, I'm just gonna wait for this to come on Netflix.
I don't fall into that hype shit, man. Like, I don't really, I haven't watched fucking Game of Thrones. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, me neither. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I don't fall into those fucking hype shows. I like to catch them later, bro. Like, I didn't watch The Sopranos till fucking 8 years after, and I was like, oh shit, this shit is tight as fuck.
Yeah, like I barely watched the fucking Sopranos. That shit is fucking heat too. Huh.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is, man.
Love the Sopranos.
I was like, yo, Gabe, can you open the door for BaseballHead? You should be outside. Please. Yeah, but before we keep going with the fucking stories, also a big thank you to our other sponsors. Tropicali CBD Grown. Make sure you check them out. There's CBD tonic, tinctures. What is it? Not edibles. Just pretty much the medicinal way of doing it, like anywhere from the roll-ons to the bombs to all that. They do have beyond third-party testing. They are legal, so make sure you check it out at Tropicali Grown. Dime Industries, the fucking pen with a fucking punch. You know what I mean? They're bringing me a refill, but these fucking pens, They fuck you up, dog.
I like them because you can put them on your bong.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, on the 10 mils.
Everyone loves that shit.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, it's good shit when it doesn't really like move around. It's not watery, so make sure you check it out.
Oh, it's a good product.
And one last thing, you know, aside from a big thank you to our sponsors, is if you're in LA this weekend, there's a couple things going down for real. Like if you've been trying to kick it, if you've been waiting to go to the right weed event, if you've been waiting to do something this weekend, I got some things for you. Number one, this Saturday in the afternoon or the midday, it will be going down in downtown, in the middle of downtown, fucking 333 Live. It will be going down, fucking. It's a birthday celebration for my boy Tony Stein, but it also is an event called Trapfest, and there will be a special meet and greet and performance by the boy Chevy Woods from Taylor Gang, if I'm not mistaken. So make sure you go ahead and check that out because it will be going down. DM them, Trapfest LA, for tickets or information on how or when to go. Believe me, they got parking, they got clean bathrooms, they got the AC, and it's not just one area of vendors. You know what I mean? Like the homie Tony organizes this event for a minute, and he has people, your favorite from the IE, your favorite from the South Bay, your favorite from all these places. So make sure you check it out. And if you're trying to party this weekend, I will be hosting it, and we'll have a table there. And yes, if Tommy is available, he will be at my table with BZZT.
We'll be right there. We'll E-Zone. Check us out.
We'll be right there.
Everything you need.
The whole fucking squad will be there. And also at night, this is where I'm gonna be right after that. Yup. And it's gonna be going down. Right after that, it's gonna be going down at the fucking famous Comedy Store. It's gonna at 10:30. It is gonna be going down. Chilling with the homies. That is with George Perez, Brian Redband, Joey Diaz, and if I'm forgetting you, Sidedick Eddie. Please do not fucking let me know. Hey, you forgot me. Fucking Jason Ross. The lineup is so fucking sick.
Pure fire.
It's
Pure
pure
lineup.
fucking fire. Like, I don't even care if I don't get to go inside this time. Like, I'll fucking just wait outside. I'm going to end up saying what's up to those comics anyway.
Yeah, we're going to be at that motherfucker. And every time it's a blast.
Yup. I'm going to be sitting there like, thank God it's Saturday. Like, fucking
call out the next day.
Yup.
Because you ain't going to work.
For real. It's going to be one of those nights. So I'm going to be extremely tired on Sunday, but it will continue because this is what we do as a part of being in this entertainment industry / cannabis / whatever the fuck you want to call this level that we're at, because legalization kind of has everybody feeling fucked up.
Yeah, so we just
fucking go by it. Oh shit, our special guest just fucking walked in. This fool walked in here like RoboCop and shit, dog.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that's fucking sick. I can't wait for this, man, because it's the first time I'm gonna ask Baseball Head, like so many times, like I'm gonna ask him so many questions because there's not really a category where I can say like, yo, like what it like. It's kind of like a mascot, but it's not just a mascot. It's crazy, bro. We're gonna go ahead and talk to him for a minute, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat room that's talking with us. Make sure you comment in there. Make sure you hit that share button. If you have any questions, ask it in the chat room. But man, it's been like we were talking about going to sleep whenever at the fucking theater, man. That shit's a bitch, bro. You feel like you waste your money and shit, man. And to the answer to that guy, Francisco, the Jose Guardian, you don't need jet fuel, dog. It's Insane OG. Where have you been?
That or you can get the Insane Fuel.
Yep, or you could get the Insane Fuel. But if it doesn't have Insane, it's in front of it, it's probably lame. You know what I mean? Straight up. All right.
Super fire.
So somebody said Sopranos is a classic. I can't believe you haven't. I did see The Sopranos after 8 years, but I saw it and it became one of my favorite shows. All right, don't fucking judge me. There's a couple things, we get into.
I put E-Zone onto that shit.
Yeah,
fucking bitch.
Razdu did fucking. Yeah, he did. He told me, he's like, you gotta watch this show. This is great. And I fucking binge watched that shit like crazy.
That shit is fucking.
There's a couple of fucking stories before we get in.
I started rewatching it.
I did too. Remember
the first episode's crazy.
Steve Buscemi. Doesn't he remind you of Steve Buscemi and how awkward he is?
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi directed a few episodes.
In the chat room, don't you? If you think Razdu reminds you of an awkward
Make
Steve
a poll,
Buscemi,
Razdu.
fucking comment in there. Say fucking Buscemi dude.
Buscemi guy.
Yeah, fucking yeah. I always told you that you reminded me of him, bro. Like all the awkwardness. Remember when he got killed in the show? That shit was, man. That show's brutal, bro.
They have some fucked up shit on there, huh?
They
don't even give a fuck.
Like that when he has to fucking like address Christopher and shit. Oh man, that's fucked up.
When he has to punk him,
he has heroin. He has a heroin problem. Fuck, that show is fucking crazy, man. If you haven't watched it, fucking make sure you go fucking watch that shit. It's been out. You can binge watch it. And there is a fucking there is a series, a movie coming out, right? Which has James Gandolfini, Gandolfini's son.
Oh yeah,
playing him. Yeah, he looks just like him, like a younger version. It's fucking crazy, man. It's
Uncle Joey's in there too.
I know. I heard Uncle Joey is in there.
Cocksucker.
That shit's gonna be crazy.
It is gonna be a crazy thing, man. You know, when we usually start the show and before we get onto the guest, you know, we have 2 guests. We're gonna talk about Trapfest for a bit, and then we're gonna have BaseballHead come in here. That fool has glasses that say E-Zone, bro. This is
not playing.
He's not playing. No, quit playing.
Can't be for business. No man.
So what is it? Quit playing. Fill up my balloon. No, man. All right. So so we're gonna talk about a couple things. By the way, did anybody watch? Like I didn't really watch the Bounty Dog Hunter show.
Oh no, but that was popular as fuck.
He was popular as fuck, and you saw the news that his wife recently passed away. That's a big R.I.P. to Beth.
R.I.P. Beth in the house.
You know what I mean? And you know, condolences to the dog.
The dog.
The dog.
Yeah, that
no,
fool.
that
was crazy, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I mean, this, you know, he lost. What was it, Sammy? You know more about it.
Well, I think she just like pretty much just like she like passed during coma or some shit. She was like really like sick.
Yeah, she had throat cancer.
Yeah.
And then they gave her an induced coma, and then she had to pass away.
Yeah, they had to pull the plug on her pretty much.
Yeah, man, that's fucking crazy, man. Because you know, here's the thing, man. Like,
hey, his last tweet was pretty crazy though.
His what?
His last tweet.
Yeah, you know what? He had some last words with her, and like she was able to tell him like some real deep things before like, you know what I mean? Like she passed away, and like I'm like, hey, you know, the homie seems like a strong dude, so condolences to that. It's probably not an easy thing to go through because they had kids and stuff.
Especially he has to go through like all those freaking like replays with freaking his wife being in there.
Because like that's gotta be fucked up, right? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, that generates money for you, like, you know, as you as an enterprise or as a business, like, you know, because at that point he is his own business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he gets a cut out of those replays, but it's just gotta suck. It's like, when you're in the spotlight and like that's his wife that passed away and he had a show, it's kind of like him and his wife going
cigarettes.
Fuck.
Everybody posted everywhere you look and everything. You're just like, fuck, dog. You look on the TV on your phone.
Like,
anyway,
you're like, hey man, can you guys stop playing my memories of me and my wife?
Yeah, like let her
motherfucker go crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think that that's fair when they do that when celebrities pass away?
Not really, no.
Nah, because they go crazy.
People capitalize
and then people
on
think that they're like obligated to be like,
and they start viewing all their shit that they've been going through.
And if they don't miss you enough, they start rumors once you're dead because you can't talk for yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's fucked up, man. Like there's these are things that a lot of you probably fail to realize when you look at people on TMZ or people through Instagram and shit like that. Is you know, it be real out there, and you know what I mean. Somebody said that what is it? Oh, never mind. The chat room's pretty cold.
What they say?
Say it was because of cigarettes. Hey man, you know, even if it
cigarette
was because
death
of that,
minus
everybody
cigarettes.
has the fucking the liberty to fucking do as they please, man. You know what I mean? Straight up, like I was like, I fucking give so much shit to C- for smoking cigarettes, but I will fucking never make that fool feel bad about it.
Yeah,
like
never.
You know, like
no, but we made that
look
bet.
At dog right here. Look at dog right here.
That freaking bet with C-.
Look at dog. Get this motherfucker right here.
That's gotta be fucked up. Bro.
Imagine you're chilling, grubbing at a motherfucking restaurant, and here comes dog.
I'll
just keep on eating.
I just picture that fool fucking talking to him like, oh, look here, brother. Like he's just talking to him like Hulk Hogan. I'm gonna take you. Oh shit, he fucking.
Look at that fool.
Oh.
Damn, dog.
Look at that. He's still grubbing.
This fool made yeah.
I'll be like, look, dog. I'm gonna go, but let me finish this meal, dog.
He's still chewing his food though. Did you see that? He's still chewing his food, man.
He's still chewing his food.
Yeah, he was still chewing his fucking food, man.
His wife's like, you fucking touch my husband, I'm gonna kill you.
If you guys watch the show, fucking
nah, fuck dog. Know what I'm saying? But R.I.P. to his girl, but fuck dog. Know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
Oh, cop ass.
Hey, you know what though? Hey, Is that a real job though? Like, can you be a bounty hunter? All right, so what's the difference? All right, look, if you're a bounty hunter, bro. All right, so like, people pay you straight up? Like, they'll hire you like a hitman or what?
Yeah,
no, dog.
It's
Say
pretty
this
much like
motherfucker
legal
has
hitman.
this fool. Fucking Sammy has a warrant for fucking $1.5 million. If you catch his ass and bring him to the place, they're gonna give you $100,000. You're gonna fucking go look for Sammy anywhere you can. That's what dog does.
So it's pretty much it's a professional green light.
Fool, like fucking the Hateful Eight and shit. You know how they bring it? You just can't bring him dead or alive. You got to bring him alive, but you can do that shit. Citizens arrest a motherfucker.
Bro, but I mean,
Dog.
Is this the type of people that they go after? It's like, hey, you owe about like $1 million to MasterCard.
No, this is like they owe $1 million to fucking
like bail bonds
wanted
and shit like
the
that.
cops and shit. Like, oh, this fool fucking shot this lady, her neighbor, and then he stole her car and he's on a run. He's driving his kind of car.
Those are the fools like it's
And-
the fools that skip out in
Yeah.
court and shit.
Yeah, and we can't see him. He's on bail. You know what I'm saying, for fucking $5 million.
Fuck,
And
that's wild,
that's
man.
where you come in. Oh, I got him right here for you, man. Bam, give me that money.
That's fucking wild, man. It's pretty much a professional green light, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how real these
Professional
reality shows are. I
snitch.
know they call them reality shows, but you know, being behind the scenes and behind the camera, I can let you know this, that a lot of the shit that has reality show in front of it is just the title sometimes.
Yeah, and it's all scripted and shit.
Yeah,
They'll be like,
like,
hey,
it's
you
hella
can't do
scripted
that.
now.
You can't do
Yeah,
that.
it's just the title, bro. Like, you
Be
want
like-
some fucking real time shit? Fucking go to a live streamer or right
Yeah.
here, like where
right
anything
here.
could go
Go
wrong.
to downtown LA.
Like anything could go wrong if you see the fuck ups. That's like the real fucking live script, like live shit, not no scripted shit.
Just have a show where everyone has their fucking lives on and they're just fucking, you know what I'm saying, walking around and
Dog,
doing
they
it.
have-
You-
they-
or
they
you
have-
just
That
see all
should
the
be
lives
real,
on the
yeah.
show.
They have that
Should
shit,
have
man.
some notes in front of you or some shit.
All right, so we're RIP to Beth. All right, so there's another thing that was going on. Me personally, bro, like you brought this story to me, and I'm not really a big fan of NBA YoungBoy. It's like 2 songs that I was like, all right, this is cool. But the one thing that fucking caught my attention is that all right, so it's reported that NBA YoungBoy signed a deal for $2 million with Atlantic Records, right? So congratulations to him. Whatever,
Hell
he's
yeah.
gonna get that
That
money
motherfucking
supposedly.
loot.
But it caught the attention of fucking West Coast legend fucking Master P. You know, nah. That fool, dog. It caught that fool's attention. And what did he say, Sammy?
He pretty much just said he signed with the wrong label and shit like that. He was like, pretty much kids these days just sign, for money, and next thing you know, they're only famous for like, a year or two. Next thing you know, if they don't keep up their, like music or, like their little like clout on their internet, they're just like, okay, we're gonna go to the next hot one and forget about that person.
But here's the thing. Do you think that he is player hated? Because I mean,
No,
I
he's
gotta
not
look at it
player-hated.
both sides.
And
yo.
at the same time,
you
no,
can't hate
because you
on
know
that
how
fool.
Master
He's
P is pretty much like, what Nipsey Hussle did. He owns all his songs. He's trying to prove, to all these kids that, hey, stop fucking signing all these record labels so
He's
they can
being
own
a
your
real
songs. Yeah,
OG,
he's like,
yeah.
stop fucking signing all these fucking labels so these fools can fucking not own your songs. Be original. Just fucking throw it out there. You don't need to fucking sign for some money. The money will come.
Shit, but not when you fucking dedicate every fucking day of your life to fucking trying to rap and make this shit good, and fucking all of a sudden this fool comes out and offers you this money. Of course you're gonna be like, fuck, dog. Like, this is what I've been doing forever.
I mean,
at least.
but here's the
You know,
thing,
you can't
like,
blame the cats.
And after that, they own you.
Like here's my take on it, man. Like a lot of these deals, like they're being offered, to a lot of these artists. But here's the thing, like a lot of artists these days, they don't really know how to leave that street shit behind. Like they don't really know how to switch from that mentality from like saying like, oh, this becomes a job, so I can't have this kind of shit around me because, there's a lot of Jerry Heller money behind the scenes, and like these Jerry Hellers ain't gonna take that risk and investing a motherfucker that has a hit out from every gang wherever he's from. You know what I mean? Whether he knows about the shit or not. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of these artists, they kind of like, I feel like they have a short-lived career because they sign these deals and, it's like they kill the advance and then it's like you're pretty much going back to a loan shark and saying, yo, let me get a payment plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and let me get another advance. And then you end up being in debt. Like, and it's
and then that's what they learn after, But
because that's how I feel like when I see certain artists break down. Like, when I see like people like Lil Xan, when I remember he was going crazy about his label.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. I was like, what makes a fool that perceives to have it all act that way?
Yeah,
Fucked up
like,
record.
see,
record
like
yeah.
he even exposed it when he was going all crazy. He's like, I can't even fucking drive my car. Remember when he was going all crazy,
Yeah.
fucking up his car because of those fucking dumbass
Yes,
records.
you gotta-
Like,
man,
own
you gotta
them.
remember.
They don't
Yeah.
understand that.
Like,
They don't
not
understand
today,
that. Like it's
motherfucker.
crazy as hell. It's like, all right, cool, yeah, they gave you money, but you gotta understand. Every music now you do with the same producer they put you on with. You can't do that shit when you want to leave this fucking record label because you're gonna get sued.
Yeah, they said
Or
like
anybody that you want to work with that's like a side that they don't agree with, it's not happening, bro.
Yeah, it's not.
Like
That's
they
why
give you that loot, but it's pretty much like a loan, and then whatever you have to produce up to that, like.
Yeah, and you have to make
Either
that
if
certain
they give you
percentage
$2 million,
back or some shit
produce
like that.
$2 million
It's-
or
It's
more.
like getting a loan from Fat Tony. Remember,
Yeah.
like in
Yeah.
The Simpsons, every time he's
Nah,
throwing
it's
money
more
out
like
to
getting a
Homer,
loan from 50 Cent.
he always, or like getting money from 50 Cent, bro. Like he's gonna call you up. Where my money? Like straight up, like he's gonna call you up and tell you.
Fucking from what's the name on?
Kenny Morgensen said, "Where is
Goodfellas.
Baseball Head? Baseball Head
Maury.
is in the house. We just, if you've been tuning in right now, just wait, homie. He's right here, bro." I was like, "Chillax, dog." What you were saying, Tommy?
No, I was talking about in that movie Goodfellas. That fool Maury. It's like
Yeah.
borrowing money for that. He's
Yeah,
like,
where's my
I
money?
want my fucking money.
I know he fucking finished the job. Where's my fucking money?
Give him 15%.
Yeah. Fuck him in the ear. Yeah,
Fuck him in his other ear.
Yeah, that is one of the classics. All right, and there is another story that I wanted to touch upon that is like it's fucked up, man, because I mean this has got to be like some people don't deserve to fucking have kids, or if like if you're gonna have kids and that you're not like you don't have to be mentally disabled to fucking fuck up to have, you know what I mean? Like you have to know what you're signing up for. Like,
yeah.
And it's a big loser award, and this person is behind bars. But a mother runs over and in her 3-year-old infant son, right?
She runs him over.
She runs him over, and it's not on purpose. It's the stupidest fucking reasoning ever. With a Lincoln Navigator, they said they were playing chicken in the driveway. So like. I thought chicken was a pool game, but Sammy was like, nah, chicken is like...
chicken's pretty much where
where the cars go like this?
Yeah, but you can play, like with a body and like fucking,
like
car.
it's like if you're
And
driving
she was
the
playing
car,
with
bro.
the 3-year-old son. You think a 3-year-old's gonna fucking have the instinct to be like, oh, I'm gonna fucking move? No, he's gonna be, oh no, I'm playing chicken. I'm not gonna move. Like
With
he's
the
not gonna
car?
he's
She
not
ran
gonna
him over?
think,
Nah, hell no.
He's not
Fool,
gonna think,
fuck that lady
like,
trying to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
Dog.
Oh man, that is...
Do you believe that shit?
Nah, like there is like...
Hell nah, fool.
Like there is, you know what I mean?
She's
Like
I was playing
even
chicken
then, like
with him.
how the
Bitch.
fuck? That's a Lincoln
Yeah.
Navigator, bro. Like
come
how
here.
the fuck are you gonna like tell a 3-year-old, hey, dodge that shit? Like
Fool, dog. How the fuck is this bitch trying to even come up with that shit?
I don't know.
Oh, trying to say,
you know-
I was playing chicken with
Look
them.
at-
Oh, for real, bitch?
And here's the thing, bro. Fucking
Boom,
Houston,
look at that. You see
Houston,
that?
Texas don't play that shit, bro. And homegirl is
Yeah.
fucking behind bars, and there are multiple
Did the kid
statements.
die?
Yeah, the kid died.
The kid died,
No.
fool. She killed
Yeah.
him. Come
See,
on, fool.
dog?
How is a 3-year-old gonna survive a fucking Lincoln Navigator? That shit is a huge ass car.
hit him and he went under.
Hell
Nah,
no.
fool. Come on, fool.
Like
Like
running into the pool with like fuck.
Dick,
it looked
not
like
to joke
garage
around, but fuck, you know?
shit. Hell no.
yeah, like and at that point, man, like your head is still like you don't have a full hard ass skull. You don't
You
have
still
that
have
little
a soft
soft ass
spot.
spot still,
Yeah,
but it's
like you
still.
still have a soft spot
Yeah,
at 3 years
dog.
old.
Fool, that
Like,
mom is
it-
fucking
yeah,
whack. That
it-
bitch should have got
She
ran
looks
over.
smoked out.
How are you gonna like?
They
It comes
shoulda
down
ran
to
that bitch over after.
What's the picture of her, Razdu?
fucking Tommy said we should have ran that bitch over after,
Hell
dog.
yeah.
Be like, hey, why don't you play chicken?
Like, hey,
against
get
this
in the front
Hummer?
of the car, close your eyes, and then I'm gonna just make you fucking guess when I'm coming and just run.
You
the
know
bitch
what though,
over.
man? Like it's fucked up. Don't you think that it's fucked up that the justice system doesn't really work that way? Like, for example, if you got caught blasting a fool, or if you got caught running over somebody, like, why is there need to take it to fucking trial when you have the proof right there? Like the camera shows it.
Yeah.
Like for example, like you know what I mean? Like that whole the whole Nipsey thing, bro. Like you see, homie shoot him.
Yeah,
Dog,
right?
why are you gonna fucking wait?
I always tell that,
You know what I mean?
That's
Like-
what I say. I guess he had told him to leave, and then he came back, and that was still talking the story. If I would have seen him come back, I would have been like, "What?"
I mean,
What,
even
you know, fuck?
even
Yeah.
then, bro.
Or
Like
just told somebody, "Hey, dog, what's up with this fool? Go check. What's up?"
the fact.
Nah, this fool just walks right up to him and shoots him.
Yeah, like,
Hell
what the
no.
fuck?
the fact
It's
that,
another
but
one.
you know, and you see it in camera, but the fact that like the justice system like should fucking have certain exceptions. Like, homie, you got caught blasting him on camera. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why do we need to waste money on the
Yeah,
trial?
where the fuck you
why
going to
do we
court
need
for?
the testimonies? It's like, come on, dude.
Fool,
Like,
I know. Stop wasting time. Bam. You're gonna
you know
go
what I
in there,
mean? Like,
Because they
blast
wanna
him,
get
dog.
those
You know what I'm saying?
deals.
Like,
either they're gonna execute him or send him to jail for a long ass time. One or another.
and
That's
at that-
it. We
and
don't
at
need no
that point-
fucking
At that point,
trial.
bro, and where he's at, he's kind of not getting the celebrity treatment, but he's PC'd up all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no way they're gonna have him in regular. You know how many, like, how many fucking Crips there are
I
in
don't
jail?
even think
Probably.
he's in jail
Yeah.
for someone like paid for his bail.
Dog.
Yeah. Well,
Nah,
I
hell
don't
no.
know.
They would.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's out right now.
Fool, they would have lit.
Nah,
Chris
he
Rock's
ain't
house
out.
He got
on
some
fire.
sick-ass
That shit
If he
lawyer
would
right
have been
now.
out,
Fuck no,
they would have
dog.
already had it
No,
on the
he's
news.
out.
TMZ
People are
would have been on
talking
that
shit.
shit.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
been
he is
out.
out?
Yeah, he's out. He's like some big ass lawyer, fucking pretty much like bailed him out or some shit. So that guy had
No,
money
he
too.
was no. That lawyer is the lawyer. Is the lawyer who fought
C-Rock's
against
over here
OJ,
saying it's the government, dog.
and
Hey,
he's the one that that fucking. He said he'll be his lawyer for free.
Yeah,
He'll
and
represent him for
yeah,
free.
and he's
but-
out right now.
but I don't think he's out. Is
Yeah,
he?
he's out because of that lawyer. Because
Hey,
a
bro,
lot
that
of people
shit-
are
I mean,
talking shit to him.
That shit is. I mean, that shit is just fucking crazy though, man. I mean, but you
Yeah.
know, shit is the way it is for a reason. But we're gonna go ahead and get into a quick break, and then I'm gonna go ahead and have one of the homies that helped throw Trapfest come up here and talk about what to expect from Trapfest. And right after that, I'm gonna have our special guest Baseball Head come up here, and we're gonna interview him. And after that, Sidedick Eddie is pulling up in the house, and we will be talking about what will be going down this Saturday at chilling with the homies at the Comedy Store. And one last thing, the closeout that's going on today features unreleased music from my album that is gonna be
Hell yeah.
produced by
Sick.
producers like A-Way, Aaron Sound, and mastering by fucking
Still
Aaron
Way.
Sound and fucking what is it, a Wizzo. So make sure you go ahead and listen out afterwards, and we'll be right back here on Be Real TV.
BeReal.tv.
All right, man. So right now I have one of the homies. Introduce yourself, dog.
What's up, man? My name is Jay Stein.
Dave Stein.
Jay Stein.
Jay Stein.
Jeremy Stein. My Instagram is jstein_music. I'm actually here to talk about at Trapfest LA.
Yep, that's the event that I'm hosting this Saturday. I will have a booth there. Chevy Woods will be doing a meet and greet. And to all the people because here's the thing, I don't like doing these events unless they're organized. And they have this shit to cater to the people that really like to smoke and we really get high. So fucking talk about what to expect over there, bro.
Man, to be honest, there's gonna be a lot of vendors, a lot of local talent, man. Like from everywhere, from Los Angeles, from Dino, from Bakersfield, like artists from everywhere. The vendors, it's gonna be a dope event, man. Chevy Woods is gonna be the main event. I believe he's going on at 10 p.m. And then
You will be performing?
I will definitely be performing as well.
Oh, you get down you rap too?
Oh yeah, I do. I sing and I rap.
Oh, you sing? Damn,
and
that's
rap. Yes, sir. Yes,
that's
sir.
rare. Like Drake sing or like how?
I say like more like definitely like J. Cole sing.
Okay, all right,
be
cool. So
writers
with the
type-
with the melodies,
with the little
yeah.
melody flow. So
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. Yeah, no, damn, that's tight, man. See, at this day and age in entertainment, you gotta be a person of many trades. You gotta be, because you just can't There's too many people trying to do this the same thing. So it's like you gotta really be like, all right, I got my hands on 10 things. I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket.
And definitely as an independent artist, it's definitely hard to follow that clout because everybody just wants to ride the same wave. And
Yeah.
if you go ahead and just go through another route, man, it works out a lot better like that. So
You gotta fucking do the E40 tech and be like, it's original. Be like, I ain't gotta be popping in New York. I stay popping in California. Ooh, you know what I mean? Straight up, bro. That's my favorite rapper, bro. Like, yeah, he's like he'll go on tour all over fucking California. He's like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care if they like me. Hey, shout out to the people in the chat room. James Ward said you guys are amazing. I love you guys every time. Hey, we love you too. Hey, we appreciate you motherfuckers that tune in every single time, Thursday after Thursday. So what can we expect? All right, so we got local talent anywhere from San Bernardino, LA. We got Taylor Gang, Chevy Woods, and you said vendors.
yeah, I mean, not to mention it's my bro Tony Stein. It's
Hey,
his birthday bash. So,
hell yeah! So it's
it's
Tony
definitely
Stein
going
in
up,
the
man.
house.
It's going up.
it's a fucking it's a festival, and it's all you get to see your favorite vendors. You get to also see local talent anywhere from the South Bay, LA to the IE, and you get to celebrate this is like in high school when you there was a popping party and you wanted to go to that birthday party.
This is that party.
This is that party that you don't
party.
want to miss out.
You don't want to
That's
miss
us.
out. And the tickets will be sold at the door as well. GA tickets, I believe they're $10, and then VIP tickets will be $75.
Oh damn! All right, so I was gonna ask you because a lot of people have been asking me, hey, where can we get tickets? Can we get them online? Are they gonna be only available at the door, or they have to DM the page?
Actually, I believe there's a link on the at Trapfest LA and on Instagram.
At the Eventbrite or something, it's up on there?
Definitely,
Okay,
yeah,
perfect. There you
yeah.
go. So there you go. If you've been wondering if you were trying to check out this event, for $10, you go ahead and, I'm going to be hosting. It's Tony's birthday. He probably has a lot of surprises. A lot of the vendors that he has there have been riding with this fool since like maybe 3-4 years, if not more. And they're anywhere from the South Bay to fucking the IE to LA. So it's not just like a collaboration of just the vendors in one area. It's like everywhere. So it's like all the crowds will be coming together and be having a good time. And Tony's always showed love to a lot of people, man. And you guys know how to organize an event very well.
This one took about 2-3 months, and then the followers went up pretty quick. So
because they know what to expect,
Yeah.
man. It's like it's like when you're known for throwing a good event or when you're known for having that good hospitality to cater to understand the culture. Because I say it to a lot of people. I'm like, look, like you can't just buy a smoke shop and say, I'm going to go ahead and buy every generic bong and expect the smoke shop to make money. You have to understand the culture for your smoke shop to be popping.
Right.
And it's the same thing with this shit. You just can't be a culture vulture. And like when you out there and you really, my show's called We Don't Smoke the Same, but when you really do smoke the same, you know what I mean? You do understand like how, like where the real smokers are at and what they like and what they want. And this is one of the events that it's very rare to have these events these days. So make sure you go ahead and hit them up and don't miss out. Because your favorite vendors are going to have deals. There's going to be entertainment. There's going to be music. There's going to be a lot of surprises there. You know what I mean? And it's a collaboration. And it's a big celebration, you know?
It's a big one. Definitely a big one.
Man, that is dope. You said, what's one? Are you guys doing something crazy like a big-ass blunt or something like that? Or is that a surprise?
I think that's a big surprise.
Damn. Oh, shit. Look at that. Are you
Yeah.
Tony said in the background?
Way back there.
Look at that. If you've ever been one of those fools online that has been on the Instagram and like you've seen them light up these crazy blunts at events like Kush Talk and shit like that, but you're like, man, I don't want to stay in that big ass line. This is a more of an intimate event, so tickets are limited because once capacity is met, hey, you missed out. You know what I mean? Like we sold out, you missed out, straight up. He said we got a gang of blunts. Well, I know who Tony kicks it with. And I know the people that like to roll big blunts, and I could just assure you there's probably gonna be a big ass, like 40 gram backwood. Probably there's probably gonna be a big ass bat of a joint. There's a lot of like they're gonna get down
a
and,
lot of things.
and if you're there
Because
and
we getting high that night.
yep, you're gonna get high. You're gonna go home. I mean, even the hot dog lady outside is gonna sell out that night.
Oh, yeah, she ain't playing. She gonna pack up early.
Masada tacos.
Hey, she knows. I have a feeling. I was like, hey, she's somebody's mom in there, bro. I know she is, bro. Like I'm over here. I was like, I know, bro. She knows this too well. Like she won't judge you. You could be coming out of there all drugged up and shit.
That's
like,
my mama.
Like, I'm like,
¿Qué quiere, mijo?
yeah, straight up, bro. She was like, ¿qué quieres, hot dog? I'm like, you know what? It's been 3 months. I'll have a hot dog, lady. And it's like that LA street dog shit too, man. It's like you gotta know, it's a vibe. You gotta feel. You just can't trust all those food vendors, but she knows the vibe. She caters to the stoners.
Yeah, definitely.
She be making sure you have napkins and shit.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Soda. Ooh.
Yeah, when it's even popping outside.
Oh,
And
point.
Yep.
Yep.
And you guys have parking. You know, I mean, it is limited, but it is a big ass parking lot. So, you know, you can pay for parking, and you will be able to go ahead and have a safe location with security on site, so nothing's gonna happen to your car. You know what I mean? And you get to enjoy the event very well. It's in downtown. It's near the freeway. Make sure you go ahead and hit them up at Trapfest LA. That is gonna be going down this Saturday at what is
6:30.
it? Yep. At 6:30, it will be going down. I'm telling you, there's gonna be a lot of special guests, and it will be popping. I see you in the chat room, Cairo. We love you too, eh? What is it? Well, aside from that, you mentioned the VIP. What's the extra hookup on the VIP?
I think the VIP.
I mean, $75. You know.
I mean, it's gonna come with VIP bags, I believe. So
Okay, so a bag is like a VIP bag is like
it's gonna have a bunch of like maybe.
it's like a
it's
spread.
like a surprise
It's like a
bag.
spread of all the poppin'
Oh,
vendors,
yeah,
bro. It's
exactly.
straight up,
So
man.
you-
If you know what a
yeah.
spread is, it's like a tostada. You know what I mean? Like so.
Everyone throw something in there.
Yeah,
It's like a
everybody gonna throw
potluck.
something. It's like a potluck.
It is
all
a
in one bag.
it is a literal potluck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So $75. You know what I mean? You get the VI. You get you probably get to do the meet and greet. So you
the
get
meet
to
and greet.
you get your clout picture. You go ahead and get early entrance. You know, so which means you get first dibs on the terps that usually sell out. So keep that in mind. I know a lot of you stoners don't have that. And you get the VIP bag. So you're already going to be smoking when you walk in there. So, you know, don't sleep on that. Make sure you get your tickets to Trapfest LA. That's going down this weekend. I am hosting. I will have a booth, and it will be a good time.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
What else you got to say aside from that?
And I'm gonna be also setting up my Overlook clothing brand table as well. It's gonna have a booth there. I'm gonna have a lot of new merch.
Cop yourself some gear.
Definitely cop some new gear, man. I got the snapbacks, the Dodger snapbacks, the Lakers snapbacks, and I got new shirts and new colors coming in. So let go.
Hell yeah, there you go. Somebody in the chat room said, how can we get Insane OG in the Bay? Where have you been, Justin Medina? This Saturday, they are opening a fucking shop in fucking Sacramento, bro. Dr. Green Thumb Sacramento. It's been on the Be
far,
Real
man.
TV,
That is far.
Instagram.
That's far,
It's been
man.
on the
That's
Green
far.
Thumb farm. I mean, fuck, it's the He wants
It's
insane
closer
OG.
than
He
us.
wants to be
Yeah,
picky.
yeah, it's
You're
closer
gonna
than
have
us.
to drive,
It's gonna be
homie.
worth it. It should be worth
And if
it.
you and
And
if
it's
you
worth
go
the
on
drive.
Saturday,
That's
It's worth the
crazy.
drive.
yep, go check that shit out. It's right, Sammy. Green Thumb Sacramento. It's a grand opening this Saturday. If you went to the grand opening in Silmar, you're gonna know it's popping out there as well. This is the first time some of you people out there, some people will be smoking some of that insane OG out there in Green Thumb Sacramento. So make sure you go ahead and get that because it will be available out there. Grand opening this Saturday. This place got built from the ground up in literally 2 months. So you gotta go ahead and check it out. And I'm not gonna lie, this place looks spectacular. I mean, the only thing we're waiting for is for Green Thumb LA so we could all get jobs. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you you check that you check
Fingers
that out.
crossed.
You check that out.
Keep the fingers
Green Thumb
crossed.
Sacramento, but and if you're in LA or if you're not, make that trip. Trapfest LA. Go get some new gear. Overlook, what is it, clothing?
Overlook clothing.
I'll be rocking my t-shirt. You know what I mean? That shit.
Appreciate it.
I like the t-shirts with the tight necks.
I got you on the hat, bro. I got you on the hat.
Dog,
Definitely.
that hat or fucking regular hat, I rock them, man.
Got you.
But we're gonna go ahead and take another quick break, and we're gonna come back with our special guest of the night, BaseballHead, LA BaseballHead. I looked up BaseballHead when I googled it, and it showed up as the Halloween costume with it's the baseball, literally the baseball head
baseball head.
that looks angry.
Yeah. They have it at Party City.
Yeah,
You can see it.
that's
It's the same
exactly
one.
right. But this guy is a human baseball head. So like, make sure you tune back in after this quick break. We'll be right back here on the We Don't Smoke the Same show on BeReal.tv.
BeReal.tv.
Hey, if you are tuning in right now, you are fucking tuning in back into the We Don't Smoke the Same show, and this is our special guest of the night. I'm gonna welcome him with a big round of applause.
Yo,
Man,
what's
this
up,
is
man?
the one and only, because I'm gonna say one and only because I've never had anybody introduce themselves to me as you're LA's baseball head, bro. And before I ask you what is it that you do, what's the name baseball head, if you even Google the word baseball head, you find this mask that you seen at Party City, and it's a mask of an actual fucking baseball, and it has its tongue out, and it's angry and shit. And I remember I thought about it one time, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to breathe in it. But how did baseball, LA BaseballHead come about? By the way, his real name's Angel. He's a real person. Don't think that, you know what I mean? Like, because people think that because when you do this entertaining shit, they think that like everything else goes out the window. You know what I mean? They think that like you don't have feelings or you're just there for their purpose. Hey, we don't know you shit. You know, straight up, like we do this shit because we have a passion for it and the real ones support.
Oh yeah.
But how did BaseballHead get created by you,
Hey,
bro?
first off, man, thank you guys for having me on the show, man.
Hey
Appreciate
man,
you
we
guys.
appreciate you, man, for real.
But first off, I mean, I started this back in 2014. I mean, I was trying to get the crowd going at Dodger Stadium left field, you know, without makeup, and people were looking at me like, "Who's this drunk guy?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I went home and told the wife's uncle, Mark Villalobos, Monsters, what is it? Monster FX. I told him he works right here in the industry, in the movie industry. He's like, hey, you know, I told him we got to do something to get the crowd going at Dodger Stadium. So he was like, what do you got an idea? And so I told him, let's paint my head all blue with the white LA on my face.
Like the Blue Man Group type shit?
Yeah, kind of like that, like the Blue Man Group. I went, people enjoyed it, and I told him, you know, people were taking pictures like that's fucking cool, man. And he's like, well,
What year is this?
2014.
2014. And how many, like, I don't mean interrupting your story, homie, but I was gonna tell you that, like, how long did you have to go, like, did you try to amp up the crowd at Dodger Stadium? Like, were you doing this as a fan?
Yeah, I was doing it as a fan with no makeup at first, but they would look at me like, what the hell, this fool?
What were your
man?"
attempts? Like
to try to get the crowd going, chant on for the Dodgers,
Yeah,
and
just
get
get 'em
them
going.
going. You know what I mean? Just
like
get
the mascot
loud.
shit, just
Yeah,
hyping them. Okay,
hyping them up.
And this is just normal fucking Angel just going up there, like, you know.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah. No
Dodger
baseball
all
head,
right.
no makeup or nothing.
So So you said it, a lot of people, and like if I saw it at Dodger Stadium, and I didn't know you, and I saw it, I was like, man, this fool's turned up. You know, that's what I.
yeah.
That's what I would
Some
think. He's
Some
supposed
people
to
be like, yeah, he's
Hell
turned
yeah.
up and shit, but other people be like, hey, he's had too much to drink or
Yeah,
something.
like, all
you know
right,
what I
hey,
mean?
what
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
Okay, so you worked that out, right?
Yeah, we worked that out, and I mean, the first game that I went to with my head painted, you know, I wasn't baseball head yet. I just had my face painted all blue with white LA.
You were Think Blue.
Yeah, think blue. I was El Dodger 81. You know, that's how I first started. But then her uncle was like, hey, let's put something where they'll actually want to look at. So I'm like, all right, cool. He goes, I told him, how about a baseball head? He goes, yeah, but let's put some tattoos on there, so people could actually, all right, cool. So we put a LA and just four big Dodger tattoos. And then from there on, I kept telling him, hey, people are loving this, man. This is dope. So he goes, I can't be doing this. Your wife is going to have to learn how to do it, which is his niece, and he's,
okay.
I'm like, oh, man.
Shout out to your wife.
Yeah, shout out to my wife, of course, my number one fan. And she was like, I can't do this shit, man. This is too hard, This is movie shit.
You're like, tienes que aprender.
Yeah. Tienes que aprender a hacer esto, so.
Es un jale.
So, after a while, it went from 3 hours to 45 minutes now, man, and people love it,
the first attempt was 3 hours?
3 hours, bro. It took 3 hours for her to do it, man.
And now it's just fucking.
Now it's just 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, you said 3 hours. That's what I said right there, dog.
Go. Exactly, bro. And after the baseball head, I ran into my homie Young Quicks out from Oxnard, and he put me on the stage with him to be as a hype man.
Okay.
And that's
like the Flavor Flav type
yeah, like
shit?
the Flavor Flav type of shit. And after that, people liked it. People at different shows seen it, and then I did one of the weed sessions, and after that, it was just people loved it. Like
after the weed sesh, you like, you know what? I'm becoming baseball head.
Yeah, I'm becoming just baseball head because I was Dodger baseball head, but I'm more like a LA. I like repping everybody LA. I love supporting everybody in LA.
That's tight that's tight that you didn't put yourself in you didn't limit yourself, because you gotta remember, like, if you would have used something like Dodger baseball head, it puts you in a certain category. Like, and it's like sometimes people like, oh man, it's only a Dodger dude, but it's like you're just LA baseball head. So like,
yeah,
you don't know where you're gonna pop up. Because when I first saw you, it wasn't at a Dodger game, it was at a weed event.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And like then I saw you a couple more times, and it was with the homie Laser, the roller. What's his name? Dazer Dabs. Yeah, Dazer Dabs.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie. And he was good as it. He brought you to the event where I had that meet and greet with B-Real. You came with pictures with like B-Real on your head. That's crazy, man. Like number one, it probably is a bitch to deal with all the stuff on there.
Yeah, it's all perfect. Like,
yeah, at first
it's like the perfect
it
tattoo.
started itching me and shit at first, but after a while I got used to it and shit. People were asking me, did they actually draw that? At first I would fuck with the people. Yeah, she drew it on, you know what I mean? But then I'd be like, nah, I'm just kidding, man. There, a certain decals you gotta do a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're like, yeah, fuck a job.
She gets down. That's
yeah,
good
man.
job.
Thank you, man.
Like, for real, when people ask you, it's like, did you really draw that? It's like, yeah, fuck a job. I don't ever want to work ever. Like,
Right?
like,
sure.
Come on, like, for real, like, like, you really think that this fool would get that shit permanent? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
now,
I'm gonna grab one of these.
Go ahead, brother, light up, man, spark up. That's that Bzzt fucking joint right there. All right, so at this point, you said 2014, and you said that when was the first weed session you went to? So that's when you declare yourself, hey, you know what, I'm baseball head. That's what was that like?
The first weed sesh I attended, I want to say it was out at San Fernando Valley out there. I don't remember the exact name of it though, but the main big one that I had attended was a High Life out in San Bernardino.
I remember that.
Yeah, that
I didn't see it, but we were there too. Were you painted up right there too?
I was painted up there.
That shit was hot that day, fool. I gotta ask you, like me and you got the same haircut. I don't think that if I painted my head that way, me being a bigger fool, I would think I would start sweating. Like, how do you like? Is there a certain spray you put on that prevents you from sweating, or what?
I sweat under here, you know what I mean? I sweat and everything, and it just, once I start sweating like a certain amount, like when I'm at a Dodger game and shit, like all this start falling off right here from my mouth because I'm yelling or I'm eating or drinking, you know what I mean? But all this will stay in place, but until I actually start peeling it off. I could jump in a pool with this shit and it won't fall off, you know what I mean?
Damn, even the fucking tattoo?
Even the tattoos, everything will stay on there until I actually start peeling it off and shit, man.
You're like, your head is laminated, like almost, you know what I mean? Like, it's, when you had a laminated card?
It has a certain kind of seal on there, you know what I mean? It's all stage paint, seals, powder, whatever it is, you know what I mean? But it does the job, and everybody seems to love it, man. And I thank you to everybody out there for the support and the love, man, you know what I mean?
Hey, man, because the first time I saw you, man, I remember when I saw it, and like the homie was like, hey, man, follow, like, check him out. He's, it's LA Baseball Head. And this was like when you had barely started like the Instagram. It was like I think you were like 2,000 followers. You know what I mean? And like and then I'm like, oh shit, like like when we tagged you, and I'm saying, I was like, damn, man, the growth is you're doing it, dog.
Yeah.
And it's not like, here's the thing, because like, when I explain to my family, like you know, they're coming from that older generation where like to them a successful job is like a doctor or some bullshit like that. You know what I mean? No disrespect to doctors, but they're like, hey, I want you to do that. But I'm like, hey, man, I wanted to do something different over here, you know? So like when they look at like whatever what I do for a living, they're like, are you serious, dog? Is this even a real job? You know what I mean? Like it's almost, you're in that lane where it's like, I mean, would you consider yourself a mascot or like how do you define it? Or are you just in your own lane?
I consider myself just like a public figure. I mean, I'm there to just support anybody that's out there that would like me to help them support. You know what I mean? I love supporting all the teams of LA. Like,
so who's book you? Like if you have a company, like if for example, if I were to say, hey, you know what, me and Tommy are doing this event, you know, whoopty whoop. Can you do half your head, Bzzt Woods, and half E-Zone, and what's your rate? Is that what it's turned into?
Yeah, that's what it's turning into. You know what I mean?
Damn, I gotta applaud that, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
It's not easy doing that shit. People don't understand how hard that shit is.
Yeah. It takes a long time, especially when I do my upper torso and all that. It takes.
Yeah, because you do the whole body, bro.
Yeah, I do the whole body. I actually did. I had a few E-Zones pictures on me at one of the sessions out there.
He
in
was
San
walking
Bernardino.
around with it. He had like everybody's. He was like the flyer came to life.
Yeah, I had actually I had a 3D painting on my back where if you put on the 3D glasses, you could actually. Yeah, it was pretty dope. Yeah, it was pretty dope.
Man, you turned this. At first, it's crazy that because here's the thing. Like a lot of people will look at it and be like, oh well, what I do for a hobby or what I do for fun could never be a real job. Listen, like. You heard his story right here, and this is in its own lane. Like this is not turned into something where everybody is doing it at every state for all their teams. Like this is something new, and you've helped pave the way for it. Like it's not like you're being a team mascot because you're not signed to any team. Like you can be like fools could book you at a lowrider show and be like, hey, get my car club's fucking logo on you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or fools could book you at.
I'm a Raider fan. You know what I mean? I'm a Raider fan. I'm a Laker fan. And I got my homie. He's out from Watts. He's a Clipper fan, and he did a Clipper video. And he goes, hey, can you come paint it up?
You went to the game like that?
No, it was just a video that he was doing. So I told him, you know what, I'm a Laker fan and everything, but I rep LA till I die. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I did him the favor. I did all clippered out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you know what I mean? Like if people out there want me to rep like any team, want me to do something for them, hit me up.
You had that one fool from the Clipper game with the half suit hit you up. Hey, what's up, homie?
Clipper Daryl, he was there, man. He was there. He was like, yeah, we got the Laker fans out here trying to be all up in the Clipper video. I'm like, no, it's just that you Clippers don't got really.
He's
that
like,
many
no,
fans.
you should be like, no, you guys need more hype.
Yeah, exactly. You guys need more hype like the Lakers.
You should be like, you guys are back to the stagnant era, you know. But hey, man, that's dope, man. Like at the end of the day, you do this because you're really trying to rep in LA. And at what point did it turn? Like for the Dodger gigs, like that's work, right? At this point, is it work?
I mean, I do it to support. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I do it from the heart. You know what I'm saying? People want to donate, that's on them. I don't charge nothing, but it's turning, like you said, it's turning into where people are starting to book me for gigs.
At what point in your career or what you're doing did you get that? Like, did you realize like, oh shit, they're trying to book me like I'm a rap or something, because I imagine like when you forget your first booking, it's kind of weird. Because like, you're always kind of like, a lot of artists are very self-conscious in a sense. You don't like hearing yourself, you don't like looking at your own shit. You know what I mean? So like, at what point in your career did you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna get booked? Now it's a job, not a job, but it's a career.
I want to say probably like in 2016. When they actually showed me on ESPN and shit like that.
Damn, fool, you was on ESPN?
Yeah, they put me on ESPN. That's tight, they were talking about all the logos I had and shit. So once that hit, my ratings also went up right there, and I was like, fuck,
you had eyes on you.
Yeah, and then I had people hitting me up for the kids' birthday parties, you know what I mean?
Fuck.
Telling me, hey, can you do my kids' birthday party? We're gonna do a Dodger theme, we need you there. Or, can you come down to our company with our logos or something? Yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So,
hell yeah,
like 2017, that's when I was like, damn, man, this is pretty crazy. People are actually wanting to book me. Like,
Like you're like I'm busy
Yeah,
for the next
like-
3 weeks.
Yeah, like no, like for example, this weekend, like I'm busy all weekend long. You know,
This whole weekend?
Yeah, like
Fuck
today
yeah,
I had
dog.
you. Tomorrow I got that All-Star concert, Respect the West with Mac 10 and Dub C.
Damn.
Saturday, Legends of Souls with All-Star concerts. Sunday I got Curious.
I'll be there too at the SOS. I'll be there,
with
man.
Lisa and
Nah,
SOS.
lit.
Man.
Woo,
Big
that's
shout
about
out
to be a party
Curious,
right
man.
there. Hey, dog. Hey, man. Congratulations, man. I'm going to fucking give you another round of applause, man. That's big right there, dog.
Thank you very much, man.
And to the people watching out there, you got to remember, man, the shit that you might think is like, oh, you know what? I don't know if what I'm doing right now is going to be worth something. Or like, I don't know if the paintings I'm doing or the music I'm making, because you don't have 1 million views, because you don't have people buying or you don't have an art gallery show, or you're not getting booked just now. That does not mean that the opportunity is not gonna come. You know what I mean? Like you did this as a fan, like as a fan of like you were a fan of the culture, a fan of the sport. You were out there repping. You know what I mean? You had like this whole mentality where it's like, you know what? The last question I'm asking is how much is it gonna pay? And that's the thing that I feel that a lot of people fail to realize and fail to think that way. Because nowadays, when you're thinking about you're a new artist, a new rapper, a new comic, a new painter, the first question these fools ask is how much is it gonna pay? I'm like, well, how about you fucking build your worth up? Put in the work. You know what I mean? Do all that shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like some of us had to work a lot for free before we got our first fucking check from a gig.
Yeah, man.
That's the reason barbers fucking framed the first dollars in their fucking opening day. Because you know how many haircuts they had to cut for free?
All the
A
cousins,
lot, dog. Like
homies.
that shit.
yeah.
Like that's the reason they
Tell your
framed that
cousin to-
shit.
Tell your
bro.
cousin to post that shit, dog. When I cut his
Hey,
hair.
hey, when I see that in a fucking in a new business, when I see their framed dollars, I feel even if I didn't come in there to buy something, I just feel I'm gonna buy something, bro. Like just because I'm like, hey, these fools value, they will never spend that dollar. That shit means so much to that. You know what I mean?
Same thing like my jefa. She works at the Swami. You know what I mean? Every time they sell their first dollar, right? Persínate, mijo. Persínate.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
man, that's-
so it's
Yeah,
the
you gotta
hustle.
keep
You know
it
what I mean?
going.
That shit humbles you, dog.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You
Like
gotta,
that's
you gotta be a humble dude. You know what I mean? Stay humble, keep humble, and just keep hustling, man.
Man, that is very true, man. It's like you being consistent with what you're doing. Now you're getting booked for different team representations. It's like you're getting booked for like the kids' birthdays. Like, man, fool, you can go ahead and show up at anybody's gig. So I could be rapping at what event, and you'll be going to you'll be at the homie's next set as a part of going on stage with him. You could fucking be at somebody's birthday party that likes fucking sports. So my little cousin will go to that shop and be like, what the fuck, BaseballHead's here too? Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
a DJ can hire you where the homie's DJing at, and you'll be there
yeah.
because of another reason. You don't. The opportunities are limitless with what you're doing, bro.
Yeah. Like I said, it's open to anything. I mean, it could go from a little kid's birthday party to a grown-up's party. You know what I mean? All adult, weed sessions, everything. You name it, I could put it on me, man.
Now I'm pretty sure a lot of people are asked, like, aside from me, I'm thinking this: how hard is it to get all that shit off? Like, for real, like I gotta ask, like, how hard is it to get all that shit off, bro?
I mean, that's what everybody's always like, dude. I know that shit's hard to put
You get on
on.
my scone, that lumber and shit.
Yeah, like, there's times when I'm driving home, and by the time I get home, I already have it off. So,
yeah,
you
you
know,
just start peeling
because
it.
I'm perspiring under here, so it's sweating. So I just start peeling. You know what I mean? So
It's like when you put glue on your hand as a kid. You know,
exactly, and you start peeling it and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know why that's so satisfying, bro.
Honestly,
Like,
it's
You used to do that
satisfying to
shit?
me. Yeah, dog. I remember that.
I used to do that shit too, bro.
Oh,
Like,
make it
I used to be
mad.
like right here, and I'm like, look, I'm Spider-Man, fool. Like, for real, dog. Like,
Like you're all
Yeah,
fucking-
dog.
cause you know, like, hey, fool, that shit made me feel tight, bro. Like,
Yeah, dog. I mean, honestly, I enjoy when I paint my torso and when I'm gonna take it off. Especially my wife. She gets that ansia. You know, when I get in there, I jump in the bath. Excuse me. And I just let it soak. And literally by itself, it just peels right off, bro.
What, now I was gonna ask you, was your wife doing this before? Like, was she doing any makeup work before this, or
Yeah,
what?
she does women's makeup and stuff like that. Like, she used to do that on the side before, but now my daughter's the one that does all, like, she's in the makeup industry. You know what I mean? My wife, she's strictly just on me now. You know?
Damn, so it's
Just
hard.
love.
So it's man, that's tight, man. You got that shit balanced out right there.
tight.
So she, like, before this, she used to do women's makeup.
women's makeup for like weddings, quinceañeras, and all that.
And now
stuff
it's
like
it's
that.
kind of like an exclusive thing. So it comes like, you know, it's like the whole team. It's like you book me. You're paying for that, you know. You're paying for that makeup, you know what I mean? Like the time, you know what I mean? Like it's
Exactly.
It comes with as a part of the whole deal.
The whole package. I mean,
Damn,
you're
that's
paying-
tight right there.
Yeah, dog.
This
Hell
was
yeah.
on some Jay-Z Beyonce shit, eh? He's like, hey, you gotta book both
Hey,
of
and
us
you-
now.
You still go to Dodger games?
Yeah. Actually, I'll be there on Tuesday and Wednesday, man. I'll be there on Tuesday and Wednesday. I just dropped my new baseball head pin, actually, man. I got
Damn.
a couple
Oh,
pins for you
sick.
guys. Yeah, man.
Oh, that's tight, man.
Yeah, man, for sure, man.
I have
Get
a-
that shit because everyone that goes to Dodger games knows about the baseball.
Yeah,
head.
man.
'Cause
It's
like when we used to go to games and shit, you used to see you like when it would pop up, you know, on
big
the
screen.
theater, be like, oh,
Yeah,
look,
dog,
baseball
when-
head's here.
I don't know, like I don't normally be going to a lot of Dodger games, but if you ever see me in there and I you know and I'm like, hey, you know, come meet my homie and I'm with
Hell
a chick,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's just give me some points, eh? You know what I'm saying? Like,
there,
like I'm gonna be like, hey, I know that fool. Watch me go.
I'm there.
Like,
Just call me up. I'll go up wherever you're at, bro. That's the way it is,
He's
man.
like, hey man, baseball head pulled up over here. Like,
Oh, that fool pulled up on that.
yeah, for real. Hey, look, Tommy's like, hey, that is a good look, man. Tommy's cleaning up his Dodger
Nah,
hat.
people do that. Like whenever their family's there, you'll be like, hey, do me a favor, come with me to go meet my family. You know what I mean? And I'll show up, or like, you know what I mean? And once they're like, what the hell? You brought a baseball head over here? You know this dude? Like, yeah, this is my boy right
Be
here.
like, that's it, because you know you didn't limit yourself with the categories you're in, bro, and that's the beautiful thing, bro. That like you
Thank
can't
you, man.
limit
Thank you.
yourself. Like you could start off somewhere, like for example, like me, like a lot of like, you know, I'm doing the weed hosting thing. I still have my music thing, and then you know, like I'm going hosting a fucking comedy gig with Jason Rouse and fucking Sidedick Eddie in September in Canada, bro.
Yeah,
it's
Canada.
Congratulations
branching
on that,
out. You know what I mean?
Hell
Shit
yeah.
that I
That's
never
real
thought I was
dope.
gonna be doing. Sidedick Eddie's gonna be coming up in here in a little bit. He is in the house. But you know, like you can't limit yourself. You could start up somewhere, but you can't put yourself in one category because you know the options are limitless, and you know what I mean. You could have supporters everywhere. You know what I mean? Like I know I got stoner fans in Canada. I got fucking food fans in Canada. I got all this. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
You and the dope part is what's the like for you? I imagine like it's gonna go to the next level if it hasn't already. When fools will tell you, all right, I'm gonna fly you to New York to come you know, get all yankied out.
Oh man, that'll be the day, man. That day,
Yeah,
when the day
like-
they do hit me up. I mean, I've gone to New York for the Yankee Dodger game, all baseball head out. You know what I mean? People were tripping. the
Damn,
fuck
and in
out out
frio,
there.
fool?
No, it was actually hot, dog. It was actually during 9/11 and shit, man. They made me take off just my face part. I left my head paint on and shit. You know.
Damn.
But yeah, once they fly me out, man, that'll be real dope, man. That's my mission, man. To try to get out and get some bookings and go out of state. You know?
And what's like the best gig that you've gotten so far that you're like, man, this shit made me feel like VIP and shit.
I mean, anywhere I go, it makes me feel like VIP. I mean, I don't try to feel like that, but it just anywhere I go,
When they brought you a bottle and like it's free.
Oh
Like,
shit, man! I've been to different places. I don't want to say this place was better than this one. It's
No, you don't have to
it's-
say the name, you know what I'm saying?
no,
But like,
yeah, it's just everywhere I've been, they've always treat me with you know, good manners. They always come at me cool, man. And I appreciate.
they always come
that.
correct.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
time, all the time. They never came at me wrong, and they've always treated me right everywhere I've been.
But you know what? You carry yourself a certain way too, bro. It's, you know, it's 50-50 like everything else. So it's like, you know, like you started out doing it as a fan. So it's like you respect the art as it is. You know what I mean? Because when you try to do it by yourself with no fucking face painting and no, you know what I mean? Like that's a lot of balls right there, bro. Like coming up there with nothing, like I said, like if I were to
Hyping
give
up
it,
the
if I were
crowd
to
and
give
shit.
it the third try, trying to hype him up with no face paint, like I'll be like, hey, fool, they're gonna ban me because they think I'm drunk. You know what I mean? Like, and the fact that like you got reached out by, like a lot of people reached out to you and asked you, and it turned into like this whole thing where like you're getting booked now, man. That's what about like music videos? Fools booking for music videos?
Yeah. Actually, I just did a music video with the California. This is my boys right here. You know
Hell
what I
yeah,
mean?
reppin'.
Big
Shout out to them.
man.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
tight.
I've done a music video. Actually, the California, and then I did a little teeny bopper gig where they dressed me up as a zombie and shit.
Damn.
My wife's uncle, he painted me up, covered all my tattoos. I was like a zombie and shit.
All
in the music
Resident
video.
Evil and
Yeah,
shit.
it was pretty crazy and shit. You know, I've done about 4 or 5 music videos. Pretty dope, man.
What's the biggest artist you've done it for in the music video world?
I
I mean,
mean-
even if it's local talent, bro, just shout them out. Like you're like, oh fuck, this is crazy.
I mean, local talent. I mean, just I've been in Young Quicks and then the California. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's much love to them, man. For throwing me on their videos and shit like that. You know what I mean?
What's the goal? Like, or not the goal, but like, what's an artist that you're like, man, if this fool's hit me up, I'm fucking coming like extra fucking like
Straight up, I mean.
he's like straight up. He's how you know he's serious. Like straight up,
Cypress
homie.
Hill, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit, damn.
That's my main thing, man. As I was a kid, bro.
Look, man,
you
you're
know what I mean?
talking to the right person, bro. I was like, he's gone for like a good month and a half, but you know, I do have a couple tracks with him where I get to direct the video. So you know what I mean? He is the feature in those songs. So you know, I could probably make something happen.
We got some ideas for that, man.
work
Me and
on
my
it.
wife, we sit at home and, dude, if Cypress Hill were to hit us up for a video or something, like, we already got some logos going. Like, we would put some glitter on here, put some real weed on there. You know what I mean? It just be
Hey,
some
you
way
did.
out
By
shit,
the way,
man.
he did do like the logo. This is the one that he has in the front. It is one of my artwork from Under Pressure, the last album I released. And the little part where the blunt has the cherry, it has real weed, bro. That's real weed.
It has actual weed in there, man.
The pictures will be released. My boy Morning Shot Films will be he
Hey, you guys let Tommy talk on this show, dog?
What happened?
You guys let Tommy talk on this show?
Damn, Tommy. Fucking Zangief is coming from the top, bro. Damn, hey, he hasn't said a word, to be fair, dog.
No, I'm just keeping
Tommy right now, Tommy's on Mil Máscaras mode right now, dog.
No, I'm just tripping out over here on this. And
I know Tommy's been looking at you like, he's like, man.
He's getting the answer. I wanted to
Yeah,
peel
like-
off the
I'm
mask.
tripping out on it. Like, what the fuck? That's a trip. All that shit, how it's on there and shit, man. With the real weed.
Yeah, man. We got to get some logos, some tattoos out here to you guys. I'll get some E-Zone and different, you know what I mean? The
Oh, we're gonna
logos
get
out
the
here,
Bzzt.
man.
Yeah, we gotta do it. I know.
And stuff like
Hey,
that,
I mean, you know, now that we got the baseball head plug, we do have music videos that I got to film with special features. I know that Los Bumpis is filming a fucking parody video, so you know what I mean. That's it's the fucking super group.
Yeah, hey, we almost filmed the video, but we ended up doing a bunch of coke, so we didn't.
He's like, everybody was just like, why is everybody like going like this? Everybody had the same face and shit in the camera shot. Man, that's like I said, man. It's a big salute to you. Like turning your like I don't know if it's a combination of a hobby, it's a combination of a passion, it's a combination of being a fan, and it's a combination of being in the culture. Like when it's like having all the elements, earth, wind. It's like having everything fucking aligned, and like when you have all that and what you're putting your heart into, it works out, and you're living proof of that shit. You know what I mean? Like for real, man. Like
Thank you, man.
You started out doing it as a fan, and now you're getting booked, and you're on your way. Like ESPN, bro. Come on, bro. Like
Yeah, that's when I tripped out. Like when I was on ESPN,
they're
people
booking
were
you for
hitting me
kids'
up.
fucking shows, but like they're
Yeah.
choosing you
that's
over the
tight.
Power Ranger,
over the
fool,
clown or Mickey
whatever's
Mouse, you know
popping
what I
now.
They want,
Yeah.
they want
You know what I mean?
Dodgers
Like
right there.
I was talking about that shit the other day. I was like, do fools still book like the fake characters? Or kids still like that easy to fool these days?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
and it's like I'm like, fool, they're choosing you over like fucking Dora, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
Like,
pretty dope, man. That's what I trip out on. Like, well, what do you mean? Don't you want Mickey Mouse? Or something?
yeah,
You know
you're
what I
like,
mean?
you're like,
Yeah, it's a trip, man.
like, hey, no, I think parents realize they're like, hey, man, like, if I don't raise my kid a Dodger or a Raider or a Laker fan, I'm not gonna have nobody to go to the games with when I'm old. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you
these
gotta
fools be
raise
like, hey,
them
you
right.
better like sports, eh?
No, but all the hardcore baseball fans are like, I'm gonna have the Dodger baseball head right
Yeah,
there,
man.
you know?
Much love to all you
love that
Dodger
shit.
fans out there that show me all the love,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Appreciate that, man.
That's fucking dope right there, man. All right,
much
so
love to-
if they wanted to book you, man, like if they wanted to hire you, where can they get at you, bro? Like where can they hire you and your wife? Because it's a team. Like, look, nobody has that down. You remember that? He said 3 hours. I don't care where you went to fucking makeup school at. 3 hours is what it took the first time. It fucking took a lot of dedication. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah,
A lot of trial and error.
You guys could
Yeah.
DM me on my Instagram at LA.baseballhead, man. Just go
No,
on
the
there.
Instagram one is L.A.baseballhead.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, just go on. You type in baseballhead on the hashtag, you'll find me there, man.
Yep,
You know what I
and
mean?
we tagged them on I tagged them on my page. You're also gonna see the taggings on the We Don't Smoke the Same page. I finally got access to it, so I am active on it again. And you know what I mean? Look, man, like if you want a one of a kind sports experience, a birthday experience, just somebody to come in there repping. Like you ever wanted, even if you ever saw fucking like Flavor Flav do his thing up there, bro.
Yeah, I
and
can
you ever
throw 'em
wanted to
on
feel
me.
like the man? Fucking send them your. You don't even have to have a logo. Just send them your pictures. You'll put them on
just
there.
roll up. They
I'll put a
already know.
picture of you on me, man.
You know what I mean? Like you're out there. Hey, fools are gonna hire you for anniversary. He's like, I've been with my girl 10 years. Look, It's not a tattoo, but it's the same.
Our
Right?
first day was
Same.
a Dodger game.
Yeah, hey, for real, man. Hey, look, man, if y'all smart, y'all go put 2 and 2 together. If you used to taking your lady to the Dodger game, have this fool put some pictures over on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then get on the camera. Hey, dog, come
There
on,
it is,
dog.
right? Put you on the jumbotron.
Look at
homie.
that, dog. You just, come on, dog.
Yeah, man.
We don't smoke the same, and we don't do it the same either. You know what I'm saying? Like, but make sure you check out my boy L.A.BaseballHead, LA's baseball head. It's not just limited to fucking baseball, but you know what, homie?
Any sport,
any occasion, celebration, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? He will be there repping. Just work it out, and homie is for hire. And a big salute one more time to you.
Hey, thank you very
For
much.
real,
for
dog. I
having me on
appreciate
the
you
show, man.
I appreciate you
guys.
coming on, man.
Appreciate you very much.
We're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna talk to Sidedick Eddie from the GPS stories before we get into the closeout by DJ C-Rock. So we'll be right back after we take some pictures, all right?
BeReal.tv.
Hey, back in the day, fool, probably like 2002 or 1, or maybe between 1 and 3. If you had that shirt on in high school, dog, you're a pimp. Like that one, the Dragon Ball Z one.
Hey, I told them that when I was younger, I told them when I saw that shirt, I was like, hey, fool, I was like, when I was 15, all I wanted was a Spider-Man, Goku, or X-Men shirt. And like,
You didn't get one.
No, I
Dog, when I was
I eventually
15
got one, bro, but you know, when you have
I just fucking
This fool said when I was 15, all I wanted was a Spider-Man Goku shirt, dog. When I was 15, all I
that
wanted
shit was popping,
all I
dog.
wanted was pussy when I was 15, dog.
Look, bro, why do you
That was
think
it.
that's the only reason you would wear a shirt like that? If that's what's popping at the time, that you gotta go ahead.
Hell no, dog.
And peacock a bit.
I had a motherfucking Sean John jean suit on and shit with a cutoff sleeve shirt.
That's a different time era, fool.
I used to rock the motherfucking
You're like,
Player
I
69
was like, you're like
jerseys.
5,
Remember?
6 years older than me, dog.
Remember the Player
Those are-
69 jerseys?
Oh, this fool had the Player 69 jerseys, dog.
Yeah. Oh,
he had,
man.
he had
No,
the,
he had
With
the
the
Joker
lugs.
jerseys when they were
Oh,
not
my
popping no
God.
more.
I had the
dog.
lugs, the motherfucking
Yeah.
Player 69 jersey,
Hey,
and
no.
the solos.
He had the Birdman lugs.
This fool had the Echo shirt, but the Rhino was backwards.
He was sewing on the
What
Rhino.
about
Like,
the Adidas jackets?
Oh, the Adidas with one.
2 A's.
That's all the Paisas had, dog.
Damn.
Hey, the swap meet, like you would have like 2-3 days to wear something for the swap meet for someone noticed that shit, dog.
My homie had a motherfucking Adidas jacket embroidered with his name on the side. To this day.
to this
He has
day.
To this day.
He has that jacket and probably wears it.
Hey, man, I mean, yeah, I was like, yeah, you can't really compare, Eddie. I was like, your Sean John was popping when you were at that age. I was
Yeah,
like,
when you're my, Paulie, yeah, you're right. When you're my
Fat
age,
Farm.
like
You know,
that shit wasn't raw, son.
like,
When-
when I was fucking younger, bro, I was like, for some reason, I never liked cargo shorts, but they were the shit when I was in middle school, bro. I don't fucking,
hey, yeah, dog,
you
you're
know what
right.
I mean? Like, I don't,
Like the Fat Farm
I
days?
wouldn't wear them no more. you know?
Everyone had cargo shorts back in the day, dog.
Used to fuck with Fat Farm or Fubu and shit
Yeah,
like that.
not FUBU.
I
I couldn't
stopped
wear
fucking.
FUBU.
Look,
John, Sean
no,
John.
look, I fucked with FUBU
I
until they
couldn't
came
wear
out with
FUBU,
that Fat
dog.
Albert shit, bro.
You
I
ever
was
wear
like, what the
G
fuck?
Unit?
I couldn't wear FUBU at all, dog. I would get jumped.
You wear Rockaware?
I wear
Rockaware.
Rockaware.
Rockaware and G Unit.
I still have this jacket that
Rockaware.
I'll rock every winter to
I'll-
this day.
I wore G Unit till the game dissed them. Like,
Hey, I
yo,
have a
man.
jacket, starter jacket with all the fucking team logos on it.
Hey, what's crazy is
Echo.
all my slave cousins in
C-Rock.
Cuba, like
That's
they got
some
all
shit
my
you
old
like.
shit, dog. Those fools that be in Cuba were fucking wearing Rockaware and shit, dog. Fat Farm. With like,
Fat Farm.
not like I'll see a picture of them like getting stabbed, and like I'll say, damn, it's my old Fat Farm shirt, dog.
Hey, fuck this motherfucker.
I didn't even get stabbed in it.
You ever shown up somewhere and then somebody's wearing a shirt of yours? Like if you left it at your homie's
Tommy
house?
takes that
Nah,
shit.
hey, I remember me and my best friend when we were younger.
You're like, dog, this is my fucking shirt. Homie.
Hey, me and my best friend when we were younger, dog, we would swap shirts and shit because we went to different schools. And this one bitch was like, hey, that's Wicked's shirt. I seen her wear that shit recently.
No, it ain't.
Eddie saw me on Instagram. I was wearing that fool's Raiders hat.
He had
hell
my
yeah.
hat on. I go, no wonder. I was wondering where
No,
that
he's
hat
like,
went.
hey, dog, that hat looks familiar. I was like, yeah, you left
Don't
it in
leave
Pedro's
it in the car.
dog.
We went to the strip club and then to like an underground rave that Ross dude had. And I was sweating out coke, so I didn't want to sweat in my hat no more. And I just threw it in the back of Pedro's car.
Pedro put the AC on. He was like, let me cool down your hat. He's like, I got you. I Uber too.
Now, hey, at least he didn't do what I do to hats.
Speaking of that, huh?
What I like this chick that I was boning on the side, I hated her, man, because he was a lame dog. He was always talking shit. So when I busted a nut, like I grabbed my dick and because I got a foreskin, I pinched the foreskin closed, and I grabbed that fool's hat and I just dropped all my nut inside his hat, dog. And I put it back like on the shelf.
What kind of hat was it?
The tip.
Yeah, dog.
What brand was the hat?
Oh, it was a LA Rams hat.
Oh,
Damn.
but this is like a new one.
Shiki would be so mad.
No, it was new.
Hey, that fool's locked up though. Eh?
She was like, he only wore that once.
Shiki got busted, eh?
He got busted, dog.
What do you mean?
Busted, eh?
Hey, he's locked up. He's in the zoo.
What do you mean? What do you do? Cuss someone on Instagram?
He beat somebody up at Dodger Stadium.
Get the fuck out of here.
Cool. That's why
He
he's
was
not here.
pissed, eh?
Oh my god.
Shiki.
Then he ran through the
I
park.
thought he
That dude is the only person that talked to him.
I gave up on the Dodgers.
Fool, he
Nah,
ran
he
through-
tried to give it another chance.
He
and-
went just to fight a fool at the fucking place in the front. He didn't even go to the game. He just went to fuck somebody up. He's like, whoever likes the Dodgers right here in this parking lot, I'm gonna fuck up.
That fool
And
beat
now
up
he's
that
in
bitch
jail.
that jumped on
Yeah,
Bellinger.
now he's busted.
Yep.
It's crazy,
Busted,
dog.
eh? Look, people are in the chat room want to say free Shiki, eh?
Free
Hey, what is
Shiki.
it? Before we get into this closeout by DJ C-Rock, I'm glad we got to talk to you real quick, Eddie. We got, what is it, this Saturday, there is Trapfest going on from 6:30 and on to 11. But right after Trapfest, I am going to be heading to the fucking Comedy Store, which we head there all the time. But this time, we're going for fucking chilling with the homies. Tell us more about that, Eddie.
Dog, chilling with the homies is going to be insane. Me and George Perez, especially George Perez, he's been in the game for a minute. So we got a lot of homies, dog, especially in this comedy world. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be lit.
There's more
Martin Moreno, Corey and Chad, Annie Litterman, Sam Tripoli, Edwin San Juan, Jason Rouse, Jesus Trejo, Joshua, I don't know his last name, Sidedick Eddie, of course, and bitch-ass Xavier, with a lot of motherfucking guest drop-ins. These ain't no bullshit drop-ins either. Like Joe Rogan might drop in, Felipe Esparza might drop in, Joey Diaz might drop in. Like these drop-ins are real ones.
E-Zone might drop in.
yeah.
E-Zone might drop in this Saturday at the Comedy Store, 10:30 p.m.
Hey, who's hosting that shit? Ain't not.
Say
us there.
Sunset Boulevard, baby, where Richard Pryor did it, Jim Carrey, all these motherfuckers.
I'll have two hosts.
We're doing it.
Catch us there. No,
Hey, we got two
at the
shows that
Comedy
day too, dog. We got one in Huntington Beach
Lighten
at
them up.
Ziggy's, dog. We're doing one at Ziggy's as well, Ziggy's Smoke Shop.
This is the second time I'm gonna miss Ziggy's fucking event that day, but it's you know what? I can't even get mad about it because I'm thankful enough to have work. You know, I have to work. I'm hosting and
Like
I'm
Rihanna.
working and having fun. So it's like I'm hosting the Trapfest LA, and you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure the Molten Year Classic is gonna be dope.
Yeah,
but the
dog.
beautiful thing about it is that I know Carlos. So when I'm out there kicking it on Monday at George Perez podcast, I'm gonna stop by an extra 2 hours and take many videos of hitting that rig by myself.
Dog, hey,
You know what I mean? Like straight up.
those fools know how. There's one thing about white boys, man. They know how to fucking throw a party, dog. And everyone at Ziggy's, dog, they do it big and like super big. Like they got the free Taco Man, dog. White people will do shit like that. Like they'll get the Taco Man and they won't charge you.
Hey, because they know that's the
I know,
fucking bait.
motherfuckers be like,
That's
it's
the
gonna be
clicking
$5
bait
a
right
plate.
there.
Oh yeah,
right
dog.
here.
I had this one fool. He had a Taco Man at his kid's birthday party. He was trying to charge $1 a taco and shit. I'm like,
Hell
come on, dog. I brought this little bitch
Nah,
a
but
present.
then there you got the motherfuckers that go
He
all
said, I
out.
brought this little bitch a present.
Then you got the motherfuckers that go all out and they be like, oh, the tacos are out, and then to bring another motherfucker to do some tacos.
Yeah,
I know,
dog.
fools be
Fools
treating
are
Taco
going,
Man like
fools go
fucking
all out
mariachis
at the
and shit.
crib.
You know what's fucked up though right now, dog? My girlfriend and my drug dealer are fucking pissed off at me right now.
What they say?
My girlfriend's mad that I do coke, and my drug dealer's mad that I do coke that I don't pay for.
Ooh.
It's hard because I'm leaving them both the same voicemails and everything. Come on, I need you back in my life.
Hey, you call both of them at 3 a.m. One of them is to bone and the other one's for a re-up.
They both got something I really need right now.
It's like, hey, pick up the phone. I'm sorry. I'll pay you back half.
Yeah, like she took away the house keys that I had to do coke with.
Man, I'm telling you, don't miss
Yo,
out.
hey, I just need the keys.
Psych, I ain't got no bitch.
Damn. He's like,
I was just kidding.
hey, don't miss out though, man. This Saturday, tickets might still be available. I'm be in the house.
Barely. This shit's going fast.
What is it? 3P3 is gonna be in the house.
Hell
I got
yeah,
a
dog.
+1, so I don't know who I'm gonna be bringing.
Right.
Yeah. On top of that, fucking, if tickets are sold out, then fucking kick it out there. We might hang out if it's not too busy. Aside from that, get your tickets during the daytime for fucking Trapfest LA. That is going down. Special meet and greet and performance by Chevy Woods from Taylor Gang will be going down in downtown LA. They got good parking. They got fucking clean restrooms. I'm hosting. They got the top vendors. You know what I mean? It's just going to be a good time. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go ahead and get involved with an event that wasn't...
Wait, one more thing. Speaking of event, luckily my dick has been in a few holes, so I got hooked up, man. This Sunday, SOS Band and Lisa,
hell
dog.
yeah, I'm going to be there too.
They hooked me up with 6 tickets. The first 5 girls that show me pictures of their man kicking them out of the house, I'll take you to the show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there you go, man. You heard it here. So that it's a full pack weekend. So Saturday, Trapfest LA starts at 6:30. So I don't know when, because you don't know who's gonna get invited to take you where. I was like, after that at 10:30, fucking we're chilling with the homies at the Comedy Store. That's gonna be going down all the way to 1, 2. I don't fucking know. We've been kicked out of the Comedy Store many times.
Fuck yeah. And we end up at the strip club after.
At 7th Veil with girls. And what is it? Aside from that, Sunday we're gonna be at the Curious Radio Entertainment event with Lisa and the SOS Band. So make sure you go ahead and if you're still able to get tickets, show up.
You still might be able to get tickets for
Put
that
on
too.
your fucking best flannel. Fucking, you know what I mean? Get the fucking
Get that
Gillette
shit at the
4-blade to
cleaners
shave your
today
head.
so
Yeah,
you can get it by
don't-
Saturday morning.
Don't put on no clean shoes. This is a festival, like a block party. So
Oh, yeah, of course,
you're gonna be
everybody-
stomping in the Air Force Ones all day long.
Yup,
Don't
and
try to take the new fucking, you know what I'm saying? Take the fucking old
Don't
ones
take
that
the
are
new
right
Jordans,
there.
I
dog.
don't know. I
Because
did that
they're gonna
last
get
time,
dirty.
dog. At a Cholo show, dog. And when you wear Jordans or all Cholos, they'll step on them on purpose just to start a fight.
Just to
What
hate on
homie?
your shit.
Yeah, dog. Oh,
Yep.
my
So-
bad, eh?
Make sure you fucking get your tickets for that. Aside from that, a big thank you to our sponsors that make it possible. Bzzt Collective, Tropicali Grown CBD, fucking Puff Penny Melt / Puff Sauce. What is it? Make sure you also check out Dime Industries, the fucking Super Pack Vape. I swear I can't even keep those in stock. They will be available at Trapfest LA as well. And let's see, am I forgetting somebody? No, I think I'm good. I think I got it
About
right.
Sheikadelic,
Hey man, fucking free Sheiky, you know what I mean?
Cheeky and everyone light one up.
Make sure you fucking check out the George Perez Stories podcast, available on all iPhones. You don't even gotta download the app. You just gotta be connected to the internet.
Yeah, hey, we're getting so big. Pretty soon I'm not gonna have to tell you motherfuckers to check out anything no more, dog. I don't
Yeah,
give a
for
fuck.
real. Pretty soon we're not gonna go ahead and get your phone and follow it. And make sure you follow High Hungry TV on Instagram. Check out the latest episode of High Hungry featuring that German spot that I can't pronounce. Check out fucking yo.crock for wherever he's gonna be DJing at. That's Instagram at yo.crock without a K, CROC. He will be usually in Santa Ana, but he will be everywhere because this motherfucker works hard. He don't work for free either. You know what I mean?
I seen that fool DJing at a funeral once, dog.
Dog, he'll do it, bro. He'll be like, you got the check.
Hey, that fool's trick was like he'll get the dead guy's hand and scratch with the record.
Yeah. What about you? Any last shout outs, Eddie?
Yo, shout out to everyone that shows me love, because you know what? I get a lot more love than all these other hacks out there, and shit, thank you.
There you go. Follow him at Sidedick Eddie. That's on Instagram. What about you,
IG.
3P3?
Thank you to everybody, all the viewers that fucking watch us and tune in, and everybody that fucks with BZZT and smokes, and hopefully everybody's out there lighting one up right now.
There you go, man. I know I'm smoking that business joint. We all been smoking some kind of Bzzt _collective. Yeah, we're with the business. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys get into this fucking closeout by DJ C-Rock, which will feature exclusive music off of my upcoming album, Engineering and Mastering by Wizzo GMB on Instagram. Beats produced by A-Way, and also Engineering and Mastering by Aaron.sound.
Hey, is there any punishment for smoking a cigarette right here, dog?
Yes, there is, Tommy. You better put that shit out, eh? No, I'm
I just fucking with you, dog.
what is it? We'll see you guys
kidding.
next week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Dr. Green Thumb Show. We're out.
BeReal.tv